Hi, I'm Cainan. I'm an adult who lives with a disability in Oregon. I have Prader-Willi syndrome. My disability affects me both physically and intellectually. I don't drive due to my disability, so I must have access to public transportation or live close enough to easily walk places. My disability affects my stamina, my ability to regulate my body temperature, so I can't walk great distances when hot or inclement weather. So I really like that I live real close to school, so I can walk to school, and I have access to other means of transportation like the bus, and that I have lots of people who love and know me and support me, like family members at home and friends and family members at church and church community. And I also have a dog who's a very important companion to me. And
Is having a dog important to you?
yeah,
Yeah. How does she help you?
she makes me feel calm and safe and secure.
Mm-hmm. Do you know if somebody's at the door when she's around?
Yeah,
How do you know?
she barks.
She barks and lets you know that somebody's
Yeah,
at the door.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How do you feel when you have her near you?
I feel calm. I feel very happy. I feel safe and like I'm safe and secure.
Mm-hmm. How would you feel if you were able to get a home, but they said you can't have your dog with you?
Um, I would not be very happy. Not feel very happy. Yeah.
Would you still go to that home, or would you? Is that like a deal breaker for you, or do you have to have your dog with you?
I would say no. I'm not going without my dog.
Yeah.
I need to have my dog.
She's that important to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also, the home is level, so it's easy to navigate around the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel safe around food because mostly everything is locked up, so I can't access it. My housing would also need to have some accessibility features to accommodate my physical disabilities. The kitchen in my home would need to be modified to allow locks and safety features for cooking. I have support workers that help me with meals, but I need to have most of my food locked up for safety. Well, I just like the fact that I have my own bedroom. My bedroom, I have my own bed. I get to sleep with my dog.
Yeah. So it would be important to you, even if you were in like a shared space,
Yeah,
that you have your own bedroom.
yeah,
You don't have a roommate that shares the bed with, like has their own, like two beds or three beds
yeah,
in a room.
yeah,
Yeah, because you used to share a room, right?
yeah.
And did you like that, or are you happy to be on your own?
I I like I liked it when did, but it feels nice to be on my own and have my own room.
And that's your
And
preference.
yeah, and that's my preference.
Yeah. So, what do you like about where your house is at?
Uh, it's in a it's in a neighborhood. mm, It's in a neighborhood within a community where I feel safe and I don't feel like I'm gonna get hurt. And yeah, it's close to school, so I can walk to school,
Mm-hmm.
and it's close to other places like go to like Holmes Park and a track at Hedrick, and there's easy routes I can take. I take my dog on walks, so
Is it important for you to be able to go out and take walks with your dog?
yeah, I'm a very friendly person. I like to talk to everyone I see, so and I like that, but it's really important that I can live in a community with people who know me, who can look out for me, and who can make sure that I'm safe.
So you want to get to know your neighbors
Yeah.
and be friendly with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly, I know that ensure that I'm living in a neighborhood community that I can feel safe in.
Yeah.
Not worried
Safety is
about
important to you.
being home. Yeah.
I understand that.
I currently don't work, but I hope to have a career someday. I receive Social Security income, but it is less than $1,000 a month. I would not be able to afford any standard housing in the Rogue Valley where I currently live. The average rent in Medford is $1,500, with the average studio apartment costing over $1,000 a month. To realize my dream of living independently, I would need to have access to affordable housing. Because there is a great lack of affordable housing and many people who qualify for help, the wait lists in my area can take years. In all, my barriers to housing are not extreme. It's really a matter of more affordable housing available throughout the area I live in. Needing a single level home in a nice community with some minor accessibility adjustments is not asking for much. In Medford, approximately 28% of the households make less than $25,000, which is higher than the state average for those living below the median income. There is a greater need here for affordable housing. In contrast, only about 4% of the housing here is considered affordable through rental restrictions and programs. Medford predicts it will need to add over 13,000 new dwellings by 2042 to meet the population increase and new residents moving to the area. As a young adult, it would be difficult to find housing in the area. When adding the challenges of affordability and accessibility, the challenge feels almost insurmountable. Oregon desperately needs to increase the number of affordable and accessible housing available throughout the state. It's not outrageous to want to live independently in a home that meets basic needs, community, and accessibility. My dream to live a full, independent life in my own home should not be a pipe dream. Oregon can do better for all its residents, including those with disabilities. Yeah, my dream is that someday I will be able to live independently on my own, be able to have a job that aligns with my values, that I will get married to a spouse and I can start a family. I can either have my own children or get kids through adoption.
Sounds like a great dream.
Yeah.
Sounds like the American dream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.